I make a motion to call the meeting to order.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay.
Welcome our guest, Christine. I see Christine over there.
Yeah.
Hi, Christine.
Hi,
Hi, Christine.
I brought
Christine must have paperwork.
It's being factory.
brought warrants for stuff, and then, seems the end of the year. I brought like your end of the year kind of summary for fiscal year 25.
Oh, somebody else. It's the end of the year, right?
The end of the year, yeah. So. You overspent your budget, but you still have money, of course, because you have your fiduciary funds.
We've overspent our budget.
Of course you did. We told you that like months ago. You
This is
overspent.
this is a new year. We couldn't possibly have
This
overspent.
is last year.
Last year.
Finished last year. But yeah, and then, I also wanted to just mention that the Veterans Fund, Tuesday, I, am going to the select board to ask for 1% funding. To finish what we haven't gotten.
What about grants?
We have a grant that, Sam did a lot of work with, what we had already done previously. She compiled it all and sent it in for, a T-Mobile grant. We're hoping that that's more likely to fill what we're doing. We won't know that until the end of. Thank you, Sean. So, but yeah, so if any of you want to come next Tuesday.
I support you.
Show support of the select board meeting starts at 6. I don't know exactly what time they are gonna do the
Yep.
thing, but if you especially, Walt, can come, being this was your brainchild. But I believe Todd and Sam are planning on being there. Eric, of course, is out of the country, or will be out of the country, so he won't.
How much
be
is
there,
the
but-
T-Mobile grant for?
I believe it's for 50,000 if we get it, which
But you're going for more money before.
we're gonna.
Well, you
ask-
could always ask again for even more later.
We're gonna go to the select board to ask for the balance, basically, of what we need for them to kind of set that aside for us. And then if we get the grant, we won't use it obviously as much. And if we get some other sources of funding between now and then, but, I think our goal at this point is, we've been fundraising for 2 years now, and we really want to be able to go out to RFP this winter and be able to break ground in the spring and get the project done next year, so. So there's also a state program where they're dealing with, stormwater runoff. And they actually may help us with our project a little bit, because that area is actually a really heavy storm runoff area, so if we can incorporate things to deal with that into the park, that's something that just came up today, and I'm gonna have to do some talking with, Eric and Bo probably on whether or not they have any ideas or how we could do it.
When's Eric coming back?
I think
I
two
think
of them.
he's only gone a week, but I'm not positive. It's the Amazon, so it depends.
He
if
went to where?
It's the Amazon, so it depends upon if he can buy a pipe,
It's on my bench.
right?
He went to the hot with it.
He pulls up and he doesn't get the pistol whiz or something.
Thank you. Good, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
These go on the new,
Just call me, just so we don't be thinking on.
these go on the new budget, right?
What was that? These
These are on the new,
yeah, these bills that you're signing here today are on the new budget,
Yeah.
yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
So since the last meeting, there wasn't, that's it, right? Everything's on the new budget.
You'll keep that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the two that are there are the only two that I have so far for the new year.
Yeah.
Which started July 5th. Yep. So depending upon if you have any big projects that you're planning that weren't in the original budget. Will depend on how well we do this year.
Well, maybe we start next year.
That's my goal, and after we did.
And I didn't know that was gonna be live when it was done.
Who was on the
For a lot longer, just because we finished the park doesn't mean that you can just say, okay, I'm done
I'm done.
either, you know? You just plan on hanging around for another 10 years so you can enjoy the park and see it mature.
A wheelchair out.
There you go,
Right, Al? Right.
there you go. But yeah, we did the silent auction, and when we finished, we got 1,800, not as much as we had hoped, but I suppose it could have been worse.
You're good, I'm glad you did.
But, we kind of all decided at that point that we thought we would, if the select board would help fund the balance of it, because it's just slow going.
I went the first time.
Yeah.
You do it,
you
man.
did.
No.
So,
I think the town goes behind it all.
yeah, we may continue to do a few like little things here and there,
We'll
but
get there someday. It'd be a good place for everybody.
the hope, yeah,
That's hope.
that it can be enjoyed by a
That's
lot of
Riverville.
people.
Huh? That's Riverville. Well, Johnny, you and I'll be up there someday. Place for everybody. Not Alan, though. No, not
If
Alan.
we end up with a surplus, can we put some of that money back from what you took out from the,
Your fiduciary fund?
yeah,
We don't.
does that make any
usually-
sense?
we
Does that
don't
make any sense?
usually do it that way.
No.
Usually it just goes towards whatever you're planning for the next year, but if you end up with a surplus next year, we'll talk about it, I guess, and see.
Yeah,
Yeah, because fiduciary is usually just money that you get through your lot sales type stuff, so. Need stuff more mausoleum.
gotta sell more, yeah.
I say, I don't know, it's like for a while there, people were just dying to get up there.
Yeah, I know.
Lately, it's been kind of.
Quite
kinda
quiet,
There
real
hasn't-
quiet, yeah.
there hasn't been
Well,
many lot sales in
we
a
got one
while.
on layaway. They can't, they
People were.
they don't know where to put 'em.
Trying to, they were out there like pulling them in like crazy, like was it a year ago? I think I was like, every time I turned around, I had another 5 lots.
So
that
last
were
time we
coming
had a
up.
funeral, it's been, well.
That's okay, we don't.
I
need any
had an
more.
empty cooler last week. We went around town with my stretcher, taking vitals,
Couldn't find anybody,
no
huh?
takers.
That's a good thing.
That's
Yeah.
good.
We don't
Kappa
need-
finally decided on a spot in Riverview.
He did?
He finally did.
You gotta
It's not
check
the vault, is it? He doesn't wanna be out.
I didn't even think of that, that'd be cheaper, wouldn't it? It's, what is it, for a resident? $50 a year? Yeah,
25 a month, isn't it? Or,
that's by the year.
exactly.
Is Powers still in there?
Still in the
Well,
vault? I don't think so.
I'll look.
Oh, you didn't look the other day?
No.
I said, I don't go in there.
Well, at this point, it's been
Yeah.
there.
But usually we would have
So-
gotten a call because for the transit,
Yeah, for
for
paper.
the paperwork and everything, and no one's contacted, so
Oh.
I'm like,
Goodness.
I can go check tomorrow and walk it, I can check down there and see if there's anybody in there.
I don't go in there.
Somebody's still in there,
There could
didn't
be.
get the paperwork?
Not my
Well,
favorite.
No, we know that we would put, there was we put a woman in there this winter,
Yeah, I know.
but we
You
had.
had two people in
No,
there.
we had two, and one of them's gone, one of them was taken out, the Marlboro guy, right?
No, the lady left.
Oh,
He still might be,
he might be.
Remember, I asked John if anybody's in there the other day.
I asked you.
Yeah, I said, I don't go in
I
there.
I thought we were down to one up there, and I couldn't tell you the name right now. I
well,
thought it was-
it'd be Powers if it is, from Marlboro.
It's nice and cool in there.
I would hope.
I'll
Wait,
check.
ours was, no, that service was 2 weekends ago.
Usually they
Marlboro,
call,
Marlboro Center. I'll check tomorrow, see if anybody's in there. Exactly, see if anybody's on.
Why don't you go up and go in with them?
Place to go and see.
I'm a guest. Thank you for the welcome.
You're welcome.
We have another visitor, Donna
Hi,
Mull.
Donna.
All right, if
Okay.
you're all set with me,
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
all
you.
set? Everybody all set? All right.
thank you very
I'll
much.
see you Tuesday, I'll call you.
Call me on, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, thanks, guys. Have a good one. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
See ya. Approve the minutes from last meeting.
A second.
I said, all in favor?
Uh,
Minutes are approved. Well, I didn't get an agenda, but we can go by an old agenda. Maintenance report,
I got the stones, so,
got all that was done.
yeah,
What was
I
done?
marked off,
You got more, Mark?
8 more
That's
stones.
what we see over there now, right?
You see the orange tapes now?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some of them that are, it looks like a cement base that goes all the way underneath all of them, and they're all leaning like this. So it ain't an individual stone, so he's gotta figure out how to do it.
you think that was done because they're all in the family, or they all got fixed at the same time, and that was the easiest way to do it?
I have no clue. He's gonna do it, he's gonna be able to.
Where's that wall? Yeah.
Where's that?
Oh, right up here, yeah, there's 8 more stones, I'm trying to do it so many each period, you know? And some of them are real fragile and are really leaning, so they're. And then there's one that's laying flat on the ground. And he's gonna fix it, hopefully he can fix that. And then. He's got one, remember he put in backwards,
Mm-hmm.
that was laying on the ground?
Yeah.
I was standing with him, I said,
That's the
is
big
this
one?
your work? I go, he goes, yeah, how's that? I said, it's backwards. He looked at it and goes, oh my God, well, he just, all he has to do is just change the stone on the ground,
Yeah.
it won't cost nothing.
Okay.
He's going, oh my God. Other than that, the stones look good up there, we're getting there. Trees are the things that worry me up there. We didn't know we had a whole bunch of small ones like this.
There's still some that are this way,
Yeah, I know.
but we're working on it.
I don't want them to fix the stones underneath the tree limbs yet, because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep them away from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Does anybody know, anybody looked at that,
The tree and
the tree warden?
I'm pretty sure it's not our tree,
So we're going with the assumption that it's not
not
our,
our tree, because it's not on our property.
he said before he didn't think it was, right?
No.
Now, up there, you got, right in that section, you know, you got, in the cemetery, well, you got 4 trees, I think, coming up that are in the cemetery. So, I think they should come out. I don't know where the roots are, but I think they're everywhere. You know,
So-
the roots of the trees will,
So
When-
we could
when-
probably go in there and,
when he did Old Riverview, Spiller, the roots from the trees are halfway down through that cemetery. So you gotta figure they're going through everything in there, you know? The roots won't grow now, but they're there.
the roots at least go as far as the branches go.
Yeah, quite a ways. Yeah, they go all the way,
Yeah,
they're all
that's-
through that,
Generally, that's the minimum they'll go is as far as the branches.
yeah.
And then some. So if need be, we could trim some of those branches back, right?
On our side, yeah.
That would be our cost.
Did we,
Then there was another discussion at one time that maybe we'd split the cost of it with the guy.
Yeah, that, I talked, I hate asking that, but he didn't sound like he was too enthused about that, so.
He'll be enthused when that tree
Well,
comes down.
maybe he's waiting for something to happen and then he can get, insurance.
well, you should mention just like, you know, if the tree breaks any stones, that it's probably gonna cost more to repair the stones than to take the
Right.
tree down.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of those stones are slate and
Right. Some
Marble.
Marble, yeah,
marble, and they're really,
right,
some of those
Don't
marble
think about it.
stones are really fragile.
yeah.
And Spiller says, I gotta really be real careful.
And
I guess
bolted
he's,
together.
at one stone up in Old
Metal.
Riverview, he put the metal,
All that,
he said, I'm gonna have to do that with one in there, and more work,
yeah, it
Gotta be
looks
done.
good, it works,
Well, there's one over here that's like that.
yeah,
They're bolted together.
yeah,
Mhm.
he's doing it sometimes, the stones that eat it.
If worse comes to worse, he can lay it down and
Yeah, he
do it
could,
that way.
yeah, he can do it that way if he has to, but he's trying to,
We've
he's trying to
seen
save,
that.
he's trying to keep them
Yeah,
up for
right,
now.
right.
And, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Should be, you know, there's a lot, he's got another 3 years of work in this cemetery. I mean, you
There's-
do a few stones every period, and it costs a few bucks, but at least we're gaining, and if you go in there from the road here, 3/4 of the way through, they're pretty good. You get to the other end, they're all like this, but we're gaining.
In East Riverview, I noticed I was cleaning there last week, and there's a lot of the monuments that are starting to slide off their bases.
Are they really?
Yeah, so they're getting close to
And
the
east?
east side, Riverview.
Oh, behind the vault.
Yeah, behind the vault area.
Okay,
So kind of between the road and like, you know, the
okay.
out towards there, there's.
That's a cemetery that is priority cemetery, because that's where the people go. They don't come in this one a lot, I mean, this
Yeah.
is the old.
Yeah, there's nothing like eminent, like, but there were a couple that are right on the edge of the back of the base.
Oh, really?
But that ground, you know how it's kind of been wet
I'll
over
see
the
you
years.
sometime, you show them to me, and then I can,
We looked at them up there, remember, Walter, that we found quite a few up there.
there were
Some that were close, that were.
I remember one was real close up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, several.
Okay.
And so it wouldn't even take, I don't know, either just to push him back onto the base now, just to, you know, if you don't wanna pay to have it, cause otherwise he's probably gonna have to take the base out and
yeah.
re-level it, but at least maybe even temporarily push it, get it leveled back onto the base, just so they don't fall over.
He's starting to get other jobs now, all over there.
If they're that loose, you could, and the base is secure, you could tip the stone, put, your, glue or whatever you wanna do. Yeah, put the stone back.
Yeah.
Well, I figure if he's gonna do it, we'll let him look at it, and, he can go from there, you know,
Yeah.
he's done good work so far. And it's all guaranteed, so that's,
I mean, I wouldn't see where you have to dig it all, you know,
huh?
Who is
it's just a
he?
stone.
Oh, that's Mark Spiller, I'm sorry.
Mark Spiller?
Some of the stones are.
Yeah.
Mr. Beard,
bases
down
are,
to his,
you know,
Yeah.
leaning.
Yeah.
like me,
He's taking on some work for waiting him also, isn't he?
huh?
He's taking on some work.
Yes, that's what he's happy about, because he's starting to get other jobs, and everybody likes his work now, they come up and look at it.
And then Reedsboro, I think.
New business,
I got a little old business. I looked at Chandler Cemetery.
we're in new business. You wanna do
No,
old
we talked,
business?
no, maintenance.
Oh, okay, still on maintenance, okay.
In reality, that maple probably should get cut at some point, Chandler Cemetery.
You went and looked at it,
This afternoon.
was anybody there?
Nope.
Did you wave to the camera?
My wife and I,
Well, you
we
could
walked,
probably just sneak right
I-
through there.
I went on the upper side. The cameras, I think, are.
Yeah.
The camera's on the front of the house, on the
Yeah.
driveway.
John snuck in through the
Well,
I
wall.
thought it was around back by the, looking at the cemetery.
No, I'd look at.
There's not one
At
there?
the front.
I don't know, I didn't look for one. I
By
just
the
kept
front
on
door, so
walking.
when you pull in, it's in the driveway, by the garage.
There's a broken stone there, a marble stone.
Yep.
Somebody weed whacked it, but it's probably that high again, and it wasn't a real nice job. Usually when you weed whack it, kinda even. There is a big branch that's broke. I got a bunch of pictures. But if it falls, it's gonna fall outside of the cemetery. But that big maple tree is dominant right over the stones. You've been there. Did you go this spring? Or
Yeah, I went to spring, that's why I mentioned it last time there about,
That's-
I was worried about,
Solid flag.
I was worried about that limb, you know?
Yeah.
But the limb is cut in half, and half of it's still over the stones, and those stones are, there's slate basically in there, right?
Or marble.
Marble,
Marble,
but they're,
Marble,
they're,
yeah.
you don't want them ruined, you know?
Yeah, but the one that is broken, I think is a marble. I think there's a marble, and
It's
then that,
it's a marble.
and that needs to be repaired, so.
Did you say you think the tree has to come out?
I would think so,
I think if we're gonna get in there and
but it's,
contact them,
you're gonna have to, yeah, deal with him at that point.
I think if you're gonna contact them about the trees, you contact them and reach and mention the stone, get someone in there and get the stone repaired as well. Do it all at once,
You don't wanna do the stone until the trees move.
right?
If the
But-
branches come down, they're gonna break more snow.
Yes, right.
No, that's the broken one there. The tree,
Yeah, but
the
broken.
tree is
The
just,
broken-
The broken one's been broken for a couple of years now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You can look at slide back and forth, the
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So in trouble, so you gotta get permission from him to do it. He's gotta
Yeah, and I
give it
got
to
the,
us.
I gave,
Few graves in there.
There are, I
there's
don't,
11.
there must have been little bodies. Because they're close together. Or maybe they're all cremations, I don't know.
No, they're not.
This,
I don't think they had.
Yep.
That's the
Probably
information of the
just
owner.
wrapped in something.
Is he the one that's killed in the Civil War?
Yeah,
He was
Yeah, the Civil War.
Gettysburg.
Chandler, right?
yeah,
Dana Chandler.
Chandler, killed in the Civil War, yeah.
I think Gettysburg.
yeah, says Gettysburg.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
did you clean these stones?
No, I've never cleaned them.
This looks different than from the time we were there, doesn't it?
Oh, it's a nice picture. The sun's shining. When we were there, it's probably raining.
Where's that one?
It's,
That one was from when Walt and I were out there like a year ago.
Oh,
oh, this is a year ago.
Yeah, so the branch is still there.
When were you out there, Kat?
See, this was today.
Okay. Yeah. See it?
Do you think it could be held off, or you think the tree will last
oh.
just another
The
year?
tree will last, but it,
Okay, that's what I'm just saying, is
You
it,
think if we just
just talk to them, the
trimmed it
gentleman,
up,
and try
trimmed
to,
it up and
talk to
left the
them,
tree?
because I know the limb's gonna come down sometime. The tree
the
probably.
broken limb,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's gonna, I think, land outside.
you think so? Okay,
It's got a little fence, they got a little stone wall around it,
yeah, I know it's got a stone wall, it's around the whole thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, cause they got those, metal hooks. When you walk in,
Faucets.
they had like a, oh, hook your horse to, I don't know, I think they might have had a chain across it, I don't know.
I mean, I
That's
just, I
behind
think,
what-
I think that
yeah.
tree is,
I've been-
it should come out,
Hmm.
but, we don't have to do it this year. I mean, we can do it, the guy don't wanna do it.
I think it's gonna take a while probably to.
Get old of him.
It's gonna take a while to,
Should
you
get
know.
old.
Are we gonna send him a letter or not?
I thought he hasn't been contacted?
No.
Oh, contact him, yeah, sure.
He was last year, right?
I don't know, I think Donna might remember, did you?
Chandler Cemetery.
It had already been taken care of by John.
Oh, John sent him a letter?
I didn't,
John spoke with him.
I spoke with him.
Oh, you did?
I went there, the carpenter was working there, and I turned around and went back, and he says, you wanna talk to him?
I sent him an email.
And
How old a man is he? Is he, the family is
it
a,
didn't show, he didn't FaceTime me, it was on the
Oh.
phone.
on the phone, okay,
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
not only.
But he told you he didn't want us
Yeah,
on
he
the
wasn't
property.
real excited about us being down there, that's right. He says, I'll mow it, I'll take care of it.
Well, it's not.
True.
And we still have to fix the stone that's broken.
And somebody, there's gotta be a right of way to that place, and somebody's been going in there, so the right of way has been kept
I
up.
don't know if there's a right of way there,
He mows the path.
There's a deeded right away, I would assume.
cause I walk to it every year, so.
Cemetery never
Yeah,
mentioned
and
it.
somebody's been going in and out, so he can't
Find out.
say,
Got this,
Well,
cause I got
no,
one. this
Yeah.
afternoon. When I
what's
got home, I was
what's the
playing
law,
alone,
7 years or something?
the hell's that?
Nobody's been through here 7 years and he,
Say, no. we
And I
didn't.
went on the shortcut.
Technicality.
Yeah.
And it's, no, it's in his
We're good.
deed, it's not like he
I
can
picked
get rid of
up
it.
on.
yeah.
Typically, the old cemeteries are mentioned in the deed.
Yes, got out of the shower this morning, it was still on my leg. From yesterday's work? Yeah. Really? I probably come from Ray Hill, Todd probably, I don't. Could be.
What do you mean?
Pick.
Oh, get away.
Uh, Yeah. So should we send a letter
It doesn't hurt, to
Not-
set it-
Not yet.
I wouldn't tell you ready to do something.
yeah,
No, I think you gotta get it on the calendar to get the stone fixed and take that limb out if nothing else.
Like, you gotta take the limb first.
I mean, you're gonna say
you think the limb of the whole tree?
the whole
Whole
tree
tree.
probably makes more sense.
Well, you think
I don't know.
you think we could get away with just trimming it?
Yeah, it's got a long, what is it, about 20 feet,
Yeah.
and then it starts to branch out. You just gotta cut the top.
Or you just get
You
rid
could
of
get,
it.
you could get really hot, and
Otherwise,
go
you're
out
gonna
there
be
with an
doing this
excavator and saw it off, and you can
many,
just lay it on the
year after
ground.
year after year.
We'd
for
like
another-
Rather than have
to reduce
feet do it,
our need to
be cheaper.
visit your property. So
We're
we'd
gonna
like
go
to
up there and
remove
cut
the
it-
tree
cut it off, you
and
mean?
fix the stone.
Just leave it there?
No, you probably should.
You can't just leave it there.
No, you have to take it, throw it over the bank.
Have to chip it up and take it away, right?
Good,
So,
Yep. just clean it up.
Make
oh,
it
it's probably,
longer.
Can't, I don't,
well,
I don't think you can
It is
chip
a
it
maple, I can't remember.
and blow it somewhere off the
it's an
property.
odd looking maple.
I know, that's what I'm saying,
The leaves are maple.
But she said it was
I don't
maple.
remember, but it's
Maple.
not,
It's
Weird.
very,
it's not
yeah, it's rough
something where
bark.
you could go in and do that.
No, but usually tree guys that I've had to cut down big maples, they take a little claw, they put it on the back of a truck and they take
Yeah.
the whole trunk with
Yeah.
it, so there's nothing left but a stump.
I could see where it could be a big mess with it.
I think it probably, maybe the smart move would be, see if you can send him a letter now and just get it process started. See if he replies.
Concerns of the tree
Concerned,
breaking more stones.
yeah, and see if it, just send him a letter and just, be nice.
And we'd like to repair the ones there. Ideal timing is do it with snow on the ground.
Yeah.
See less damage on his land.
Well, you go up top and go around the top of the house, go up in the field.
On the upper side, yeah.
So is that what we wanna do, send them a letter?
Yeah. See what his reaction is.
Is it him or her, or what? Is it him and her, or?
It's a him and her.
It's a him and her.
I have his phone number. I don't have it.
We'd like to, take care of the tree.
Yeah.
Whether,
I
whether,
could draft a
whether-
letter.
whether taking the whole tree out or just trimming it up
And fix it.
at a later date,
fix the stone.
And just, mention.
at a time that's convenient.
Well, I would like to research the deed to the property
Sure.
and not hit him with the big hammer right away, but just approach it and see if we could do this in a friendly way. And then if there's still resistance, be like, look, right here.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And if you wanna draft something, then bring it to
Where's
the
it,
next
John,
meeting.
where's
and then
the-
everybody can
Where's his
approve it,
address?
Okay,
give your input,
I'll
And then
do a
we'll-
draft and
bring it to the next
No,
meeting.
no.
and
Yes,
you can vote on it and then send it out, cause that'll be by August.
Yeah,
that'll
look
be
up the
perfect.
deed, see where.
Cause that gives you time to research the deed.
Yeah,
I don't have his
the deed
last
stuff.
name, I have his first name.
I gave it, she's got it.
It's on
She's
here.
got it?
Yep, she's got their address.
Oh, okay.
It's on here.
I should not have doubted you.
Where are they from, Todd? Where?
Connecticut, I think, or New Jersey.
yes, Norwalk, Connecticut.
Norwalk,
Oh,
Connecticut.
Not
Be
bad.
nice to.
Which
see the
lane,
deed and
no,
Make sure it was in
Norwalk,
there for
Connecticut.
the mark.
I would imagine.
Let's see.
I can't believe there would be a cemetery in his backyard and there's nothing in the deed about permitting access to it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure stranger things have happened, so.
if that's the Chandler Cemetery, then it must have at one time been the Chandler home.
Mm-hmm.
There's two Chandler cemeteries, Chandler one, Chandler two.
Yep.
Where's the other one?
I can't remember, because there's a Ware Cemetery, and I have to look at.
It's not the one in the woods.
It's in the woods.
Who's the one up by, what's the name of the one over there by, electrician?
Where,
That's Ware,
there's two Wares and two Chandlers.
right, I know, I have to
The
look
other
at my book.
Ware
There's
is
one,
off of Ware Road. They're both kind of off of Ware Road. The other Chandler.
there's two Chandlers, I know
Yeah.
that, and there's two Wares.
I can't remember right offhand.
Every now and then you find another cemetery. I don't look no more. Well,
Anything else? New business?
Yes, I'd like to call Patty, so she'd be involved in this conversation. If you're moving on to the bird.
This is gonna be new business?
Sounds good. Advocate herself.
You wanna discuss it before we call it?
Yeah, we just should be discuss something first there before.
Hi, Patty. You're under new business and you're sitting amongst the commissioners.
Awesome, thank you.
They all have your letter. And it's up for discussion, right?
We've read the letter, everybody's read the letter, right?
Let me start off by, I believe this would be my mistake. By tagging that tree, I take full responsibility for that. Not realizing who the tree belonged to. That's long, 10 years.
That's not part of the problem, because we were removing all the trees. And you went up and you marked off all the trees, and we removed them, and you did a nice job, because you put 4 of them in a circle, and you put two at the parking lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's still a couple left in the drive on the opposite side of Burke's, saying there is still a tree.
Well, it shouldn't be there. I didn't know there was one up there still. I thought all the small trees were gone.
There.
You were there. You're the one that went through.
I
You're
just
the,
admitted that wrong.
okay, that's what I'm saying.
Why are you removing 15-year-old trees that were planted correctly on the correct place that someone else paid for to have put in a correct place? Why would you move something that belongs to me?
I didn't hear what you said.
I can't.
Shoot.
I think the reason being, as trees grow, the roots grow, and they interfere with grave digging. They also tip stones, so we thought it was appropriate time to remove those trees before they got any larger. The big trees that are there, they might have been planted up to 50 years ago, and we really have a problem with them, but they're gonna come down eventually too. There'll be no new trees in the cemetery area.
And I thought, Patty, you'd like it that, when Donna moved them, we moved them to the circle. The tree is doing fine there. I didn't know, I told Donna that, we could put a plaque there, or you could put a plaque there with Jim's name on it in honor of Jim, like they did for Pete Barton. That way there, he's honored, and it's in the cemetery.
That wasn't the purpose of planting the tree. At the time of planting the tree, trees were allowed. I paid for it. It's on my lot, my plot.
Let me go on.
And it's not going to be a very large tree. And
I don't care how large a tree it is.
You think you have the right to move trees around that other people planted and put on their own.
We are a cemetery commission. We take care.
You're not allowed to move stuff just because you feel like it.
When's the last time you came up to our cemetery?
Well, she was here.
3 weeks ago.
See you for the.
Okay, how many years has it been since you've been up here?
What does that have to do with anything?
Because you don't live here. We are in charge of our cemetery.
I own
Yeah,
a
but-
plot there.
I'm getting to a point where the tree is out and it stays out.
The tree is not going back.
That's right.
You will hear from my attorney.
Good.
Thank you very much.
The tree is not going back.
You will hear from my attorney.
It's still, the tree is doing fine where it is. It's a beautiful
Patty,
tree.
can I ask you a question? Donna said, or somebody said something about planting a shrub. Did you say something about that before?
No.
You didn't say planting a shrub? Somebody mentioned planting a shrub. And I'm going, you can't plant shrubs there either. You're the one that told me the shrub, right?
Somebody
You can't
told
plant a
me-
shrub.
Somebody told me.
But I was saying, you could put a big pot with I'm not no person with flowers or anything or something, but you could have something there in a pot. Wouldn't that work?
Hey, that was never allowed before because you have to mow around them, and that's always been a problem for the people who take care of the cemetery to put something like that there. Number two, that's not the intention of what we did when we did it, which was allowed when we did it.
Get a lawyer, that's all I can say. I'm done.
I'd be happy to. You don't have the right to do what you did.
Yes, we do.
We have the right.
We
to
have
do-
all the rights.
We have the right.
That, I just looked at the Vermont state statute.
Go.
You do not have the right to do what you did.
We got the right.
To take my tree off of my plot and move it without telling me or saying anything.
That is,
And
we,
just because you think it might cause a problem 50 years from now. I think that's unbelievable.
we took it off because we thought we had permission, okay?
Yeah, we did.
We had permission to, we had permission.
What happened was that somebody said that we had all the permission to take all those trees out of there.
Well,
And
really,
Mrs. Barton,
you didn't. So fix
Mrs.
your
Barton,
mistake.
Mrs. Barton, it was a mistake. But there's no trees going back in there because we're up there now cutting trees that are costing us thousands and thousands of dollars. So they don't fall and break people's stones and stuff. And we don't want any more trees in the cemetery, is what happened.
You made a mistake. You shouldn't have moved it. You didn't have permission. You need to fix your mistake.
Not going back.
I'm not either.
We voted on having no trees up there, and that's what happened. So,
No new trees.
no trees.
No trees.
No trees at all.
What gives you the right to
Old,
take out
new,
trees that were
nothing.
already there, that somebody else paid for?
This is the removal of 3 trees that were planted not in the regular law that we had put forth before 10 years ago. It was not abided by. Those 3 trees that were on plot were to be moved. The roadways were allowed 10 years ago. You didn't remove that.
And they're still
So,
allowed
50
within the
years.
bylaws. They cannot be put on plot.
On the road, on the edge, right where it's supposed to be.
So
Nope.
50 years from now.
We're not putting
unless
trees
you
back there.
exist.
We're not doing it.
You made a mistake, but you're not gonna fix
Put
it.
it out for a vote, we can't just say no. 5 of you.
Thought it was gonna be okay if we put something without a tree. That ain't gonna work, is it?
Oh,
Read it out loud, Peppa.
they can't be planted.
They cannot be planted within a plot. This was outside the plot,
On the roadway.
on the roadside,
It shouldn't be on the roadway.
and that's why,
Be no trees there.
I
He
think
was
some
fine.
things were allowed.
He was following the rule. He knew the rule.
Oh,
Jim, Burke,
don't get me going, okay?
they're already going home.
What, I don't see where it says that they can be planted anywhere.
It says they cannot be planted.
It says
on-
lots shall be kept free from trees, shrubs, and vines.
Mhm,
So as to keep them well mowed and cared for.
mhm.
Where does it say we can plant a tree anywhere?
Right.
Where is the roadside spot considered a
Why would you,
plot?
I don't see anywhere where it says a
why would you plant a
roadside.
tree in the roadway anyway? That's common
It's
sense.
not in the roadway, it's on the
Can't put
corner,
the-
it
you
was
can't-
always allowed.
When I
That's
gave,
why you bought an end plot.
when I gave Jim my request, it was for like a 15-foot tree, certainly not a maple. I mean, you know, I think there should be parameters, but there are none there, you know.
But
He
it doesn't,
doesn't wanna take it out of the memorial thing, she wants to just buy a new tree and put it there.
it doesn't say you can plant a tree in the roadway.
No, it
No, but
doesn't
it
say that.
doesn't say
I don't
that-
see where it says that anywhere.
It doesn't say you can't, it's,
But
if the roadway is
commissioners
a
are,
plot,
commissioner in charge of the roadway.
I don't see anywhere where it says roadway. You
No.
see anywhere where it says roadway?
Last minute.
I'd wanna,
if you
Look
look
at
at the
that.
maps, the roadway is not part of the plot. So I mean,
You can't go planting trees in the roadway anyways. That
No.
wouldn't make any sense at all.
Correct.
no.
Was to be
didn't
on the
say you
end of
couldn't.
the row, on the corner.
The corner's
That's
the
what
worst
was
place to
always
put a
allowed.
tree. Right. When you have a service.
That's
yeah,
it.
but it
I-
never
I-
said
I got it.
anything, and that's where it's muddy.
Okay.
And I don't know if those can be refined, I don't know.
I don't see where it says you can plant a tree. Anywhere. Roadway, memorial garden, anywhere.
So back in the minutes, 10 years ago, they're in binders in the office. Mary Town was the person you should find,
Did you look it up?
they wrote them.
$15 years ago, Jim was on the cemetery commission. He was also a sexton, right?
Yeah.
So he could have done whatever he wanted.
No, he knew the rules.
Don't do.
Oh. Well, what about number 6?
Want to read it out loud?
The committee shall have the authority to remove all floor decorations, flags, shrubs, plants, or herbage of any kind, which in the judgment of the committee have become unsightly, dangerous, diseased, or detrimental, or which do not conform to the regulation outlined. So, let's see what else is in here.
We still on that thing?
Yes.
Your idea, glass containers are not allowed, even though that's
Okay,
a
very
nice
good.
idea,
I was trying
it's a
to-
very nice idea.
Just didn't work.
Hmm.
With the trees, you can't plant trees. Trees are no-no. There's trees in the garden, and I thought it was nice to offer her
Be enforced.
a plaque with Jim's name on it. But she's not happy.
No?
I mean, the only
The
thing.
town will not be liable for memorial floral pieces, plantings, branches, or decorations damaged by the elements, vandals, thieves, or by other.
When I had asked him for permission, he gave it to me. He mentioned that it had to be not on a plot. And asked that if we put something in, there was a 3-foot swath around it. It was only a little ornamental thing. And that it was mulched so that it didn't impact the mowing.
Where were you putting this?
At the end of where David Green is buried,
Section A.
by Johnson.
But it never.
But there was all the chatter about marking the plot line, because you couldn't plant a tree in the plot.
And he was in the middle of the section.
Right, but we were just gonna do it on the end of
Oh,
the,
yeah.
on the end, we weren't going into the
I see.
cemetery.
In 100 years from now, a different commission will be here. None of this
That's-
will matter.
This is true.
That is very true.
Not here now.
And
Override rules.
I make a motion, we discuss this at a later date.
Second.
I'd like to second that so we can do some more research, because I know you said that there's something from 10 years ago,
You'll find it. You can, minute,
in minutes from 10 years ago. Okay.
I don't know. this-
Yeah, maybe
that's
if we
the
could get,
Black binders.
okay. I can contact her and ask for a copy. Do you know which,
I have no idea.
no? Okay. All right,
See that? I'm gonna go make a copy of that.
I'll just go make a copy of this.
I've got that somewhere. I'm gonna go make a copy.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Your next